Alex was a 28-year-old hardworking man who lived in a small village. Everyone respected him because he was honest, brave, and always stood up for justice. He earned a simple living by working in the fields, helping his neighbors, and never taking advantage of anyone. One year, a terrible drought struck the village. Crops failed, animals became weak, and many families struggled to find food. Alex's mother suddenly became seriously ill, and the doctor said she needed expensive treatment in the city. Alex searched everywhere for money. He borrowed from friends, sold his small motorcycle, and even sold some family belongings, but it still wasn't enough. One evening, while sitting outside a tea shop, Alex picked up an old newspaper lying on a table. A strange headline caught his attention. "The hidden treasure of John Mansion remains unclaimed." The article explained that many years ago, a wealthy man named John owned a huge mansion near the Black Forest. Before his mysterious disappearance, he had hidden his enormous fortune inside the mansion's underground basement. John went down to hide the treasure, but never returned. After that, many treasure hunters entered the mansion hoping to become rich. None of them ever came back. The villagers believed the mansion was haunted by angry spirits protecting the treasure. Alex folded the newspaper and quietly whispered, "If I can bring that treasure home, my mother can be saved." The next morning, carrying only a flashlight, a rope, a backpack, food, water, and an old iron axe, Alex walked toward the abandoned mansion. As the sun disappeared behind the forest, the mansion stood silently among dead trees. Broken windows stared like empty eyes, and cold wind whistled through cracked walls. The heavy wooden door opened by itself with a loud creak. Alex stepped inside. The air smelled of dust and decay. Strange whispers echoed through the hall. Suddenly, footsteps, but no one was there. Ignoring his fear, Alex found an old staircase leading underground. As he descended into the basement, the temperature became freezing cold. Hundreds of candles suddenly lit themselves. In the middle of the underground chamber stood dozens of ancient treasure chests. Alex smiled, but before he could move closer, black shadows rose from the floor. Their glowing red eyes surrounded him. One ghost floated forward. "You seek the treasure, just like the others." Alex held his iron axe tightly, but remembered something his grandfather once told him. Evil spirits fear iron and courage more than weapons. The ghosts rushed toward him. Alex swung the iron axe. The moment the iron touched one ghost, it screamed and disappeared into black smoke. The others backed away. Realizing the iron could protect him, Alex tied the axe to his backpack so both hands remained free. He slowly approached the treasure. Suddenly, the floor collapsed beneath him. Alex grabbed a hanging chain just in time. Below him was a deep pit filled with sharp spikes. Using all his strength, he climbed across the chain and safely reached the other side. As he opened the largest treasure chest, thousands of gold coins sparkled like sunlight. But hidden beneath the gold was an ancient stone idol with glowing green eyes. The moment Alex touched the treasure, the entire basement shook violently. The ghosts screamed louder than ever. Walls cracked, the ceiling began collapsing. Alex quickly filled his backpack with only enough gold to save his family instead of taking everything. The ghosts chased him through the dark tunnels. One spirit appeared in front of him while another blocked the exit. Alex noticed an enormous iron bell hanging from the ceiling. He threw his axe at the old rope holding the bell. The rope snapped. The giant iron bell crashed onto the ground with a deafening sound. The ghosts let out horrifying screams as the iron's power weakened them. Using the opportunity, Alex ran toward the staircase. Just before reaching the exit, a giant ghost emerged from the darkness. It was the spirit of John himself. His eyes burned like fire. "I have not come for greed. I only want to save my mother." For a few moments, the ghost remained silent. Its angry face slowly changed. John lowered his sword. "My greed cursed my soul. I trusted wealth more than people." He pointed toward one small chest. "Take only what you truly need." The remaining ghosts disappeared into mist. John's spirit smiled sadly before fading forever. The curse was finally broken. Alex picked up the small chest and left the collapsing mansion, just as the entire basement caved in behind him. When the villagers saw him carrying the treasure, they couldn't believe their eyes. Alex used the gold to pay for his mother's treatment. He repaired the village school, built a clean water well, helped poor families, and created jobs for unemployed villagers. People often asked him why he didn't become the richest man in the country. Alex would simply smile and reply, "True wealth is not measured by how much gold you own. It is measured by how many lives you improve." Years later, the haunted mansion became nothing more than old ruins in the forest. Travelers still visited the place, but the terrifying ghosts never appeared again. Alex's bravery, honesty, and kindness became a legend passed from one generation to the next, reminding everyone that courage and selflessness are more powerful than greed, and that the greatest treasure is a good heart.